everybody, welcome to DeeVi Creations. On 2nd 2025, KEA had conducted KSET examination. There were two papers. Paper 1 consists of general studies and paper 2 consists of specific paper. In this particular video, I am going to discuss answer key for the subject English. I have already uploaded the answer key for GS paper and link is in the description box. And if you still haven't subscribed to our channel, do subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends and family. Directly I am going to start with the answer discussion now. I have taken question paper version D1. You can check the question paper version of which you have written examination and match the questions accordingly. So first question, they have given one small passage here and based on the passage they have asked the question. According to the passage, the definition of literature as imaginative writing is problematic because, so correct answer is first option, not all imaginative works are literature. Okay, it is directly given in the passage itself. Second question, Dash defines postmodernism as incredulity towards meta-narratives of legitimation. Who said this sentence or who gave this definition means second option, Jean-Francois Lyotard. Okay, second option is correct here. For third question, they have asked for match the following. Two lists are given here. And when you see, the correct answer will be fourth option, A2, B3, C4, D1. Okay. Fourth question, Ngugi wa Thiong'o in his Dash focused on the use of English as a weapon by the colonizer. So the first option, decolonizing the mind, is the correct answer for fourth question. Fifth question, the essay Visual Pleasure and Narrative Cinema is penned by. It is penned means written. So it is written by Laura Mulvey. Second option is correct here. When we see the sixth question, the theorist who talks about actual reader and implied reader is third option, Wolfgang Iser will be the correct answer. For seventh question, the term drag and cross-dressing is associated with, it is associated with queer studies or transgender studies in general. So second option will be the correct answer here. Eighth question, which of the following is the correct sequence of theorists according to their birth? So here I have already mentioned the year of birth also. You can see the order. Third option will be correct here. Ninth one, Kathy Carruth is well-known theorist on trauma studies. Fourth option will be correct for ninth question. 10th question, four statements are given here and they are asking which of them are correct. So answer will be only 1 and 4. Okay, new critics advocate close reading and new critics are against background criticism. These two statements are correct here. So first option will be correct. 11th one, which of the following is a plagiarism checker? So Turnitin is the application which is used to check plagiarism. Okay, first option will be correct here. 12th question, which philosopher of science says it is better to falsify a proposition rather than verify it? Falsibility. Okay, falsifiability. So correct answer will be third question, third option, Karl Popper. For 12th question, third option will be correct answer. 13th question, what is DOI with regards to research publication? What is the full form of DOI? It is Digital Object Identifier. Fourth option will be correct here. 14th question, how should entries be arranged in works cited? So it should be arranged in alphabetical order, right? So third option will be correct here. 15th question, what is retraction in research ethics? Retraction means, so retraction is nothing but you have written some paper and you have published it, but later on you found that it is plagiarized or copied copy or something, some error is there. Then you are retracting back, removing that article from scientific literature due to plagiarism. That act we call it as retraction here. So second option will be correct here. 16th one, in Dash research, variables are manipulated by the researcher in a controlled manner to produce the desired result. So it is third option, experimental research, because here variables are manipulated and controlled in a controlled manner, right? So it is experimental research, third option. 17th one, INFLIBNET is, so what is it? It is Information and Library Network Center. Okay, that is the full form of this. 18th question, what are the difference between pure and applied research? So answer will be fourth option, 1 and 4 only. Okay. 19th question, match the following they have given And the correct answer will be second option, A3, B4, C2, D1. 20th question, why is a pilot study undertaken? Pilot study, why it is undertaken? So before commencement of the real study, first earlier we conduct pilot study, right? That is because fourth option is correct. First one, to examine feasibility of the project to be undertaken, means whatever project you are going to take, whether it will be working out properly or not, that feasibility check we will do. And third will be to test the adequacy of the research instruments, right? So for 20th question, fourth option will be correct here. 21st question, which of the following is the correctly arranged periods of English drama? So first option is correct here, Elizabethan, next Jacobean, Restoration and Victorian. That is the correct sequence, chronological order. So 22nd question we will check now. 22nd is, what type of stage was commonly used in Elizabethan theatres which extended to the audience? The correct answer is second option, thrust stage. 23rd question, which of the following absence plays deals with the conflict between truth telling and its consequences? It was there in The Wild Duck. Second option will be correct. 24th question, in Arthur Miller's Death of Salesman, how does Willy Loman's perception of the American dream criticize capitalist ideology? How does he criticize it? Means it exposes the illusion of material success. Second option will be correct here. 25th question, which dramatic structure typically follows a 5-act format including exposition, rising action, climax, falling action and denouement? So correct answer is first option, Freytag's pyramid. 26th, again match the following. Playwrights are given on left hand side, plays are given on the right hand side. You have to match it. Correct answer will be third option, A3, B4, C2, D1. 27th question, which playwright's work led to the riots at a Abbey Theatre in 1907? It is third option, J.M. Senge. Coming back to 28th question, how do Beckett's character typically handle their existential struggles? It is third option, by continuing to exist despite their lack of direction or understanding. 29th question, what is the central theme of Manjula Padmanabhan's play Lights Out? So it was based on urban apathy towards sexual violence. Third option. Okay. So 30th question, one day when I am no longer spending my days running a sweet stall, I may write a book. Us all dash, it will be recollected in fire and blood. My blood, Jimmy Potter. Look back in and blood signifies. Right. Here what is the meaning of this particular sentence they are asking? It will be sacrifice and violence. Blood means sacrifice and violence it signifies. Second option will be correct here. Now again one poem is given. Based on that 4 questions are given here. 31st question, the above poem is a fine example for, it is fine example for second option, imagism. 32nd question, the tone of the poem is. So you can see when you read the poem you can understand the tone is melancholic also and contemplative also at times. So in my opinion both the answers can be correct. So let us see what the answer key will be. 33rd question, the major technique used in the poem to convey the meaning is, again here 2 options are correct here. Metaphor is also correct, juxtaposition is also correct, third and fourth option. 34th one, the word apparition suggests ghostly appearances. Second option is correct here. So these 4 questions were based on the poem given. Next 35th question, choose the right answer from the quotes given below. The romantic poet stressed on, so it stressed on C and D. Fourth option is correct here. Individualism and passion, along with that pantheism also. So fourth option will be correct, C and D only. 36. The poem A Passage to India is penned by. Penned means is written by. Second option, E.M. Forster's novel named A Passage to India. So 37 question, match the following is given here. So some books are given in the right hand side and left hand side the author name is given. You have to match it. First option, A4, B3, C1, D2 will be the correct answer. 38th one, again match the following poets and their periods or ages. So first option, A3, B4, C1, D2 will be the correct sequence. 39th question, a poem that is serious in subject and elevated in style is called as, it is ode. Fourth option is correct here. 40th question, the author of the poem The Golden Light is, who written the poem The Golden Light? Written by Sri Aurobindo. Second option will be correct here. 41st question, again match the following they have asked. So correct answer will be first option 1B, 2A, 3D, 4C. 42nd one, identify the correct sequence of chronology of following European classics. The correct answer will be third option. Okay. 43rd one, D.H. Lawrence novels reflects. It reflects second and fourth option. Second and fourth statement, that is fourth option is correct here. So it reflects what? Human psychology, existentialism and human values, along with that sexuality, vitality and instinct also. Fourth option will be correct here. 44th one, which is William Somerset's first novel? It is second option, Lisa of Lambeth. 45th one, a novel which has its central theme as the protagonist's growth to maturity as an artist is called. It is called as second option. Okay. Kunstel Raman. 46th one, the castle of Otranto, the Beetle, Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde and Rebecca are examples for. It is third option, Gothic novels. 47th question, which character is Charles Dickens' novel is known for the phrase, please sir, I want some more? So it was there in Oliver Twist. Third option is correct. 48th one, which of the following novels has the blending of Gothic horror, romanticism and science fiction, creating a distinctive atmosphere? It was there in third option, Frankenstein. 49th one, match the following. So different type of fiction is given and its explanation is given on right hand side. The correct answer will be first option 1C, 2A, 3D, 4B. 50th, what is the original title of Jonathan Swift's novel Gulliver's Travel? It was based on fourth option, travels into several remote nations of the world. So that was the original title of that novel. 51st one, intellectual freedom depends upon material things. Poetry depends upon intellectual freedom. As women have always been poor, not for 200 years merely, but from the beginning of that time, women have had less intellectual freedom than men, because they have had less money and less leisure. So based on the above given small passage, they have asked few questions. So according to the passage, intellectual freedom primarily depends on material resources. Second option will be correct here. 52nd one, what real issue was Jonathan Swift addressing in A Modest Proposal? So he was addressing British oppression and economic exploitation of Ireland. Second option will be correct here. 53rd one, there is no fiction or non-fiction as we commonly understand the distinction. There is one narrative. This statement was given by third option, John Barth. 54th question, why was Richard Steele expelled from the House of Commons in 1714? It was due to his pamphlet crisis. Third option will be correct here. 55th, again match the following is there. So first option A2, B1, C3, D4 will be the correct sequence. 56, again one paragraph is given. Based on that they have asked a question. They are asking tone of the paragraph. So it was guilty and conflicted. Second option will be correct for 56th one. 57th one, which of the following works of Aldous Huxley influenced the psychedelic movement? It was The Doors of Perception. First option will be correct here. 58th one, Mary Wollstonecraft's A Vindication of Rights of Men forms a protest against. It was third option, Edmund Burke. Next, 59th one, match the following they have given. Fourth option, A3, B1, C4, D2 will be the correct sequence. 68th question, what is the minimum requirement for a piece of prose? It is fourth option, continuous coherence beyond listing. 61st one, who among the following has elaborated on the Indianization of English? It is fourth option, B.B. Kachru. 62nd question, which event is most associated with official introduction of English education in colonial India? It is third option, Macaulay's Minneton Education, 1835. 63rd one, they have given some small little paragraph and they have asked a question, for whom was the letter addressed to? Okay, it was addressed to Lord Amherst. First option will be correct. 64th one, match the following they have given. Correct answer will be A2, B4, C1, D3. 65th one, Again, match the following. Different universities, this commissions are given, and you have to match the years. Third option will be correct. A1, B4, C2, D3. Again, 66 one, match the following is given here. So you have to match who are associated with particular given institution. So first option A4, B1, C3, D2 will be correct sequence. 67. In Hamlet and his problems, what does Eliot identify as an artistic flow in Shakespeare's Hamlet? It's the first option. The emotional content over which the dramatic action will be the correct answer here. 68th one. Whose name is associated with downward filtration theory? It was Lord Macaulay. First option is correct here. 69th question. Which 19th century novelist expressed a wish to exterminate the race of Indians following 1857 mutiny in India? It was Charles Dickens. Second option is correct here. 70th question. Which is not the recommendation of William Hunter's commission? So, three are correct recommendation, one is not. They are asking which is not the recommendation. So, first one will be the answer. Commission oversaw the curriculum and teaching methods, right? That was not the recommendation. 71st one. Which alphabet was used to write Old English after arrival of Christianity? So, Roman alphabet was used. Second option is correct here. 72nd. They have given a passage and they are asking for non-English words in the passage. So, you can see cafe, croissant, expose, right? Gemulik and Shitzel. So these are the words which are non-English words. 5 words are there in total. So you can see third option is correct here. 73rd one, match the following. They have given writing stage in left hand side and correspondingly different activities are given. The correct answer will be A2, B1, C4, D3 in the correct sequence. 74th one, the dash theory of language learning emphasizes imitation, practice and reinforcement as key acquiring language. It is of behavioralist is the correct answer. Behavioralist theory. Second option is correct. 75th, which pedagogical theory supports the idea that learners have emotional needs and learn best in supportive environments? It was said in humanism theory. Okay, second option is correct. So 76 one, the type of error that occurs when a learner applies the grammatical rules of their native language to second language is, so it is called as interlingual error. First option. Okay. 77th one, identify correct chronological order of events in their impact on English language's development. It is second option. Okay. Next, 78th question, which is the primary goal of critical pedagogy in ELT? It is fourth option, to encourage learners to question social norms and engage in transformative learning. 79, again different skills are given and its explanation is given in the match the following format. Correct answer will be A3, B4, C1, D2. 80th question, which of the following linguistic concept refers to study of language in social context? So the correct answer is second option, socio-linguistics. 81st one, which distinguishes English as second language territories from English as front language territories, right? Correct answer will be fourth option. ESL territories often have English as formal or educational language as well as every language. 82nd one, in applying Foucault's concept of episteme to literary texts, new historian aims to, so what aspect of cultural history the question is? The third option, only B will be correct, the dominant configuration of knowledge and power. 83rd one, which factor primarily contributed to the emergence of cultural studies as proto-discipline in 1960s? So correct answer will be third option, only B. 84th question, who founded Center for Contemporary Cultural Studies in London? Second option, Richard Haggard. 85th one, what was the key contribution of Center for Contemporary Cultural Studies, CCCS, at University Birmingham? Is third option, pioneering the study of popular culture through lens of class, race and gender. 86th one, match the following author and book is given. The correct answer will be first option, 1D, 2C, 3A, 4B. 87th one, according to Raymond Williams, what is the relationship between culture and society? It is fourth option, culture is both reflection and shaping force within a society. 88th one, which concept is central to the analysis of media and cultural studies? It is symbolic interaction. First option will be correct here. 89th question, they have given the poem here and they have asked for the aspects of immigrant life expressed in the poem. It is all of the above aspects. Fourth option will be correct here. 90th, what does the term hegemony refer in cultural studies? Hegemony means domination of one social group over the other. First option will be correct. 91st one, they have asked us to find out the correct chronological sequence. Second option will be correct here. 92nd one, match the following is given. The correct answer will be first option, E3, B4, C1, D2. 93rd one, which of the following best captures Matthew Arnold's stance on determining the best in poetry? It is second option. Great poetry is identified through comparison with masterworks of recognized poetic excellence. 94th one, which category of criticism focuses primarily on uncovering an author's motive or intention and is associated with romanticism? It is second option, expressive criticism. Okay, 95th one, what specific philosophical aesthetic distinction made by Edmund Burke does Mary Wollstonecraft challenge in her feminist argument? It is third option, sublime versus beautiful. Again, 96 to 100, one poem is given here. Based on that, you have to answer few questions. 96 one, which figure of speech is most clearly conveyed in the line, life's but a walking shadow? It is metaphor. Third option is correct. 97, the phrase out, out, brief candle symbolizes? It is second option, the fragility and brevity of life. 98th one, which emotion is strongly conveyed throughout the poem? It is third option, despair. 99th one, the overall theme reflected in extract is fourth option, the meaninglessness of life. 100th and last question, which dramatic technique is used in this extract? It is soliloquy. Third option will be correct here. So I have discussed all the 100 questions asked in the examination, and the paper was for 200 marks. Wherever you scored a correct answer, wherever you have done the correct answer, you have to multiply it by 2 and calculate your score and tell us how much you are scoring in the comment section. And please subscribe to the channel for more such videos. I'll be uploading all the question papers, PYQs and ready online free classes for all the upcoming competitive examinations. So stay tuned. See you in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye bye.